Hello, YouTube. It's that time again. Time for another episode of Let's Get Rational. Today's topic is pit bulls. A lot of practice went into making that noise. Did you know that in the early 20th century, pit bulls were the #1 choice for families? And when I say pit bulls, I'm referring to all bully breeds. American Pit Bull Terriers, American Staffordshire Terriers, American Bully, American Bulldog, Staffordshire Bull Terriers, Cane Corso, Presa Canario, and Dogo Argentino, since pit bull is not actually one specific breed. Any mix containing one or more of these 9 breeds can also be considered a pit bull. There are many misconceptions about pit bulls thanks to irresponsible pet owners and the media. So I would like to present some information you may not know about pit bulls. They were bred to be hunting dogs and livestock guardian dogs. They were later used in the inhumane blood sport called baiting, where the dogs would be encouraged to fight bulls, bears, and more recently, other pit bulls. According to dog behaviorists and expert Cesar Millan, in the 70s, the breed that people were afraid of was the Doberman. In the 80s and 90s, the breed that people were afraid of was the Rottweiler. And in the 2000s, it's the pit bull. Cesar Millan actually uses a pit bull named Junior to rehabilitate dogs who have become aggressive. Now for some myths about pit bulls. The locking jaw. There is actually nothing unique about the pit bull's jaw when compared to other dogs' jaws. This myth originated from the dog's strength and determination during an attack. The term bully breed suggests that these dogs are inherently mean. Actually, the term bully is just a cute way of saying descendant of bulldog. Pit bulls are born emotionally unstable and aggressive towards humans. This is a myth that the media has done a great job creating. Yes, there are many fatal pit bull attacks. But if you pick and choose which dog attack stories to report on, then it will seem as though no other dog or very few other dogs are capable of brutal attacks. Besides, they very rarely ever mention why the owner chose that breed in the first place. And always fail to mention that pit bulls are the #1 choice for criminals. If you think there's a chance that a rival gang might be coming to kill you, you certainly won't get a poodle to protect you. You'll want a breed that looks strong, bulky, and mean. Most of the people who get pit bulls to ward off enemies will leave them chained, won't socialize them, won't give them the exercise they need, and will train them to attack. The truth about pit bulls is that they are loyal, loving dogs. So loyal, in fact, that they will do whatever it takes to please its master. If its master trained it to be a friendly dog, it will be a friendly dog. If the master trained it to be a killer, it will be a killer. Unfortunately, a lot of people out there believe everything they hear on TV and everything they read in the papers. This, of course, has given pit bulls a bad name. I would like to see training courses being offered to people who purchase or adopt a pit bull. I would also like to see criminal background checks as well as psychological evaluations being done on individuals who choose a pit bull breed. Let's face it, they are extremely strong dogs and can do a lot of damage in the wrong hands. By the way, did you know that according to a study conducted by researchers at the University of Pennsylvania, you are more likely to be bitten by a dachshund, a Chihuahua, or a Jack Russell Terrier than any other breed? So the important things to remember when raising any dog are as follows. Socialize it. Give it plenty of exposure to humans and animals while it is still a puppy. Give it plenty of exercise. Never leave it chained outside. Give it plenty of love and affection. If you are unsure as to whether or not your dog will bite, have it wear a muzzle. Respect others around you and always walk your dog on a leash, no matter how well behaved it may be. So hopefully I've changed some people's minds about pit bulls. Unfortunately, there is a ban on pit bulls where I live, in Ottawa, but it hasn't lowered the pit bull population because people are just driving over to Quebec and bringing them over here, which is fine with me, as long as they are responsible dog owners.
Eager to please, loving, intelligent. Sounds like a great dog, right? It was known as America's dog. He was Petey in The Little Rascals, the RCA dog, and the Buster Brown shoe dog. What dog are we talking about? The Pit Bull.
The American Pit Bull Terrier definitely has a bad rap.
They've been banned in Denver and parts of Florida, grounded on certain airlines. Over 500 cities have strict pit bull restrictions. And they are banned in the countries of Great Britain and New Zealand.
It is the way they are raised that turns them out to be aggressive towards people.
However, make no mistake, this dog can snap. And it has snapped, and that is why it is not the dog for everyone.
There are terrible incidents where people get seriously injured, maimed, or even killed.
During the 19th century, these dogs were developed in England, Ireland, and Scotland. They crossed bulldogs with terriers, and the result was a strong, aggressive fighting dog.
They actually took the dogs and put them in pits and started fighting the dogs, hence the name Pit Bull. So if you take that kind of a dog and you work with it and you create it to fight, then you're going to end up with a fighting dog. But they're not born like that. They're actually very loving, smart, loyal, sweet dogs.
With the American Pit Bull Terrier, socialization is the key.
You're so friendly. Hi there.
When you look at the Pit Bull, you first notice its head, well chiseled and brick-like.
Typically, they've got a very large head, almost like a tadpole, and then the body tapers away.
And they are built like steel towers with amazingly strong muscles.
They can sort of be like Popeye. They've got big, strong muscles, but be just as sweet as can be.
The one muscle that gets the bad press is the Pit Bull's jaw muscle. The truth is, this dog has short, strong, highly developed temporalis muscles that are located around the cheekbone. With the Pit Bull, this muscle consumes most of its head, more so than other dogs, and that is why they have amazing jaw strength.
People talk about the fact that their jaws lock. Well, their jaws don't lock, but they do tend to bite and hold with a full crushing bite.
The next outstanding feature of the Pit Bull is their smooth, glossy, short coat that comes in almost every color, most often brindle and fawn. So where is the best place to live with a Pit Bull?
Pit Bulls need some space. However, as long as you get them plenty of exercise, they would be fine in an apartment.
The Pit Bull is a dog that usually lives 12 to 14 years.
The American Pit Bull Terrier is definitely prone to heart disease, allergies, and hip dysplasia.
And while these dogs are average shedders, the grooming is very easy. As far as training goes, start early and expose the dogs to many different situations. And if you want to rescue a pitty from a rough past, experts say they have the power to bounce back and become loving dogs.
They can be abused in ways that you would not want to really think about, and yet they can come out of that situation and still be able to trust and love people.
Yes, you're a good girl. Yes, you are.
In general, the American Pit Bull Terrier can live in any home environment, but needs lots of exercise. They have a few health issues, but don't need to be groomed often, and are trainable with good owners who socialize them to become good pets.
Thanks for watching, and as always, let's get rational.